This is SSPTV News, brought to you by Samsung Productions and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
Local grocery store workers are ready to get the COVID-19 vaccine. That story and more next. Hi everyone, and thank you for watching. I'm Ken Carr with your local information. Earlier this week, Pennsylvania Governor Tom Wolf took the time to thank the 180,000 grocery store workers who risked their own health during the pandemic to help the public. We would like to send our thanks out to all the grocery store workers as well. Here's Lisa Sugar with today's news feature.
A new group of essential workers is now eligible to receive the COVID-19 vaccine, and that includes grocery store employees. Today, I'm pleased to be joined by Bill Nice, who is the manager at Boyer's Food Market on 15th Street in Hazleton. Bill, I'm sure that you and your whole family of employees are thrilled to be eligible now. Before we even talk about the vaccine, how has it been surviving this past year? Have things gotten better?
Things have improved 100% compared to a year ago today. It's probably the most we've ever worked in this past year, trying to keep up with the demand from customers and all the products they wanted, getting supplies in the store. My employees did a great job working when they had to, working long hours just to make sure everybody, all the customers stayed happy. And we provided the best service we could during that whole past year.
It must have been tough, even mentally, on you and your employees, because you're knowing you're literally in the front line with people coming at you from all angles each and every day, and you're worried about yourselves getting sick too. So how difficult is living with that thought?
It was always in the back of your head, but as Boyer's Food Company, we had safety standards in place. We kept sanitizing in between every customer up front. We had sanitizing wipes throughout the whole store. And I know myself, my employees were washing our hands more than we ever did, just trying to keep everything safe and secure for us and the public.
Well, you did a great job. And now you hear that finally the employees at Boyer's are now eligible to get the vaccine. What's been the reaction from your workers? Have they, signed up right away that they wanted to get it, or are they hesitant?
No, I would say almost 90 to 100% of them have been very pleased with the sign up. And as a company, we are also providing the shot with them through a local pharmacy. So it's even easier for our employees to get the shot, and they've signed up really quickly for the upcoming weeks to get the shots.
That's great. What do you think you've learned that maybe some procedures you'll take forward from this pandemic that have helped maybe in keeping the store running so well that you kept up with this extreme demand?
The biggest thing is making sure your existing employees are happy and taken care of, and always don't be afraid to hire extra people, because both of those circumstances did really help us make it through the whole year. I mean, I had high school kids really working, giving me extra time to help me. My full-timers, overtime all year. We did what we had to do to make the company survive and make the store survive and make the customers happy. And I think we did a very good job of that. And we're going to continue to keep doing that.
Yeah, I'm sure it was very tough dealing with that. That's not an easy thing to do. So now as you go forward, I know you had to deal with big toilet paper shortage of 2020, made it through that. Are you still feeling the impact, though, of some shortages because of COVID and the impact it had on manufacturing?
Not as bad as it was 6 to 8 months ago. It's very sporadic now. A lot of companies have scaled back their product. They don't make the variety like they used to. They're keeping to their core high sellers. So that's why you might not see certain flavors of something, certain brand of something. They really cut back their production to concentrate on what sells the best and what people want. And that's the only reason. Our shelf conditions have improved dramatically over the past year. There's only certain sections that are having problems, and one big thing now is cat food. That's the biggest shortage right now that we see in our store.
What message would you have to your workers and to the patrons who, stood by you and, continue to shop at Boyer's through all this craziness?
Well, it's a huge thank you to my workers for putting the time in and sacrificing, even taking a chance on their health to keep the store running for the customers. The customers were great for this whole past year. There were long lines, there were shortages, and we did not have any major issues with customers being angry. They knew what we were going through. They knew we were trying to provide the best service we could and the product. And I want to thank them 100% because they made us survive. And I really appreciate that.
Today's news feature is brought to you by Frankie's Pizzeria and Restaurant on Wyoming Street in Hazleton. Stop by Friday and Saturday nights for all-you-can-eat crab legs starting at 5 p.m. Also, check out Frankie's new hours and their specials on their Facebook page.
Time now for weather on SSPTV News.
Here's our forecast from the National Weather Service. On Friday, a chance of showers, mostly cloudy with a high in the 50s. Wind gusts as high as 20 miles per hour. Friday night, a slight chance of showers, mostly cloudy with a low in the 40s. Saturday is mostly cloudy with a high near 60 degrees. Saturday night, showers likely mainly after 2 a.m., mostly cloudy with a low around 50 degrees. Sunday, showers likely mainly before 2 p.m., mostly cloudy with a high near 60 degrees. Sunday night, a chance of showers, partly cloudy with a low in the 40s. Monday is partly sunny with a high in the 50s. And Monday night mostly cloudy with a low in the 40s. SSPTV standard speaker scoreboard time. Marion swept Shenandoah Valley in track and field. The Monomoy area girls got a win over Nativity with Kaylee Sangler, Haley Moss, and Allison Babinski winning 2 events. In girls lacrosse, Megan Drennan and Riley Hudock scored 2 goals for Hazleton area in a close loss to Abington Heights. In baseball, MMI lost to Holy Redeemer and Marion lost to Panther Valley. MMI fell to Hanover area in softball and Hazleton area lost to Holy Redeemer in boys tennis. Coming up, scams involving the COVID-19 vaccine to look out for, and we talk with the winner of 2 state medals in swimming. Here's the talk of the town. A big happy birthday to the one and only Sam Lassant Sr. Have a great day, and thank you for all that you do every day to make SSPTV such a great place to work. This wish comes from your SSPTV family.
If you are 16 years or older and would like to audition for the 4th annual NEPA Sings competition, you are asked to sign up for the April 10th auditions online at luzerncasa.org. SSPTV News would like to send sincere condolences to the family and friends of these recently departed. Ronald D. Gerard of Hazleton, who passed away on January 9th. A graveside service will be held on Saturday at 10 a.m. at Mount Laurel Memorial Park in Hazleton. The Joseph B. Conahan Funeral Home is in charge of arrangements. Benjamin M. Glesinski Jr., age 78 of Whitehaven. Services will be held at a later date under the McKee-Wilczek Funeral Home. Eleanor Lahutsky, age 90 of Mahanoy City. Services will be held at the convenience of the family under the Joseph A. Moran Funeral Home. Dolores E. Maniero, age 90 of Cunningham. There will be no public service. Gloria J. Markowski, age 71 of Drums. Services will be private under the Crofton Hughes Funeral Home. And Neil N. Stefanisco, age 46 of Gordon. Mass will be held on Monday at 11 a.m. at Church of All Saints in McAdoo. Friends may call Sunday from 5 to 8 p.m. at the Damiano Funeral Home. Today's social and obituary report is brought to you by Harmon Funeral Homes and Crematory. Call 570-788-0977 or go to harmonfuneral.com.